That's a tough one. I don't think I could answer that question about who could play Harry Bosch in a film. It's because I've been living with Harry Bosch for 20 years, and I'm the kind of writer who creates a visual image in my head of my characters. And I've been with Harry for so long, it's a rock solid image, and I can't jump away from that and see anybody else, you know. And the reality is if some big shot in Hollywood wants to be Harry Bosch, he can be Harry Bosch, but I probably won't see it that way. I won't stop it or anything like that, because I'd love to see a film made on Harry, but I just can't be involved in the casting. I think Harry's a much more complicated guy now, as age will bring you. Age brings wisdom, experience, and so it's changed his worldview a bit, and I enjoy writing that probably more now. The additional thing is he has a 14-year-old daughter, I have a 14-year-old daughter, so in many ways I'm writing about my own relationship, and that's very fulfilling. This one's already been made into at least 2 movies, but The Long Goodbye by Raymond Chandler is one of my favorite books. And I discovered the work of Raymond Chandler, which led me to become a writer, by seeing a movie. And it was set in the 70s, it was a very 70s LA movie, and maybe like an update 40 years later would be interesting to be involved in. The role I play on Castle, where I'm playing poker with a bunch of other writers, is interesting but not real to me. I mean, I have a lot of friends who are writers, and we get together and have drinks and food and so forth, but I haven't ever played poker with another writer. But it's a unique job, and there's only so many people who know what you're doing or kind of know what you're going through. So it's a good thing to have some writer friends and to discuss stuff and complain to and whine and all the things we do. What character of mine would I like to be? Probably most likely Harry Bosch. I don't have a lot in common with him in terms of work experience and some life experiences, but he's a character who's relentless in pursuit of a goal. His case is pursuing murderers. But that relentlessness is a characteristic that I hope I have, or I wish I had, and maybe that's why I've created him that way. I'm always thinking about new series and where to go. I think there's been some seeds planted in the last 2 Harry Bosch books involving his daughter, and I think she will be a more important character as we go forward. Boy, I don't think there's any writer who hasn't gotten rejection. And I wrote 2 books that were never published, that were learning experiences. They were kind of rejected by me, in fact, until I wrote the 3rd book, which became published. But even that book, Black Echo, with Harry Bosch, was rejected by several agents first. That's the first level. And then when I got an agent, he sent it out. It got rejected a few times, and it's just part of the game. You got to have a thick skin. I did get one of the rejection letters that was a real harsh dismissal, and I put that on the wall over my desk for a long time, just to remind me that it's a subjective business, subjective take as far as whether people like or don't like your work. I don't think I'll ever publish these books. They got their just desserts, they're in a drawer somewhere in my office, a file cabinet. And the reason I didn't send them out was because they didn't deserve to be published. But I don't look at them as failures or anything. They were just steps along the way. I had to write those 2 books to write the book, to find the character of Harry Bosch, and to write the book that got published.